Blessed Lord, honorables, gods and goddesses, for Emmanuel 7th, Adonai God, Jah Rastafari. I'm quoting from the book, The Black Christ Unveiled, the biography and philosophy of King Emmanuel VII, the myths, Obeah man. The man of God was defamed as an Obeah man due to his work, for example, mind reading. At one point, people went to him when they had lost something, and before they could speak, tell them where to find the object. In addition, he conducted baptisms and spiritual and physical healing. Once a group of police raided the camp, and one of them pulled his gun and pointed at Prince Emmanuel to shoot him. When the police officer squeezed the trigger several times, the gun never fired until the policeman pointed it in the air. He left immediately in a hurry, proclaiming he was never to return, and shouting out, "Yeah, Obeah man." Some members of the Congress explained another incident that happened when bobo police were looking for some wanted men in the mountain. The police circled the camp area for about a week, but they didn't search the camp. Killed one of the wanted men in the bush and dragged him out to the road. Prophet Joseph Brown Hanky had just finished catching water from the Choki River falls. He was beginning the journey back to the camp. This waterfall descends under riverbed and exits into the sea. Choki River is dry except when rain falls. Then the river is filled with muddy water. Folks say Garvey put a curse on the river so the water would run under the riverbed instead of in the river. Once Prophet Marcus Garvey was coming from St. Thomas to Kingston. When he crossed over the 9-mile Bobo Bridge, a group of people who were attending a political meeting at Bobo began to throw rotten eggs at him, and several eggs hit him. Prophet Garvey prophesied that the families of the people who had thrown eggs would live in the toilet like roaches, and the Choki River would flow with mud. At this present time, it's alleged one of the family members of a person who had thrown the rotten eggs, Prophet Marcus Garvey, lived beside an occupied public toilet at 9-mile Bobo Square. She is about 80 years or more. This old lady sewed and stored newspapers in the toilet for many years. She also sent newspapers to Prince Emmanuel daily. After a while, she attached the 3 corners with boards to form a room which she allegedly now lives in. One of her family members states that these statements are rumors and none of it is true. After leaving the waterfall at Choki River, Prophet Joseph was stopped by the police. One of the police officers asked Prophet Joseph to identify the dead man, and he refused, saying to them, "We no deal with no dead." They then began to physically assault him. Prophet Joe finally said, "I don't know this man."
You have them Haitian story, yeah? You're too dangerous, man. Give thanks to the Haitian. The Haitians have living days and the mighty God of love, yes. It's a real thing, natural, yes. Give thanks, Prophet Short and Honorable Anki Joe, natural. Yeah, the police soldier boy them kick off the bucket off him head and tell him to look on the body and him kill the man. And the man say no look on there and them start beating. Natural, see that.
Prophet Edwin, also known as Jes'us, was standing at the fence in the camp yard looking down the road. He saw the police assaulting the brother and shouted out, "Awa do them, that Babylon, yeah, make them a beat up man so." Let me repeat. He saw the police assaulting the brother and shouted out, "Awa do them, that Babylon, yeah, make them a beat the man so." Then the police got angry and moved forward to the camp yard. They could not find Prophet Edwin and decided to lock up everyone in the camp, including Prince Emmanuel. Police commanded them to line up and then ordered them to walk from the camp to the station. The police put the dead man in front seat of their jeep and parked it in front of the police station so the Congress members could see the dead man when they entered the station. Prophet Edwin had made the statement because he was angry with the police for brutalizing the brethren. However, Prince Emmanuel always said, "Know how to present yourself when you are face to face with Babylon. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." The Obeah jail could not hold everyone, so they transported some to halfway tree police station, Upper Camp, and Central Police Station. The Congress members were locked up for over 8 weeks. People from the Obeah community gathered at the station and asked the police if they knew what they were doing and why they troubled the bobo guard. Anyway, the police released Prince Emmanuel. When Prince Emmanuel crossed the road and began walking up riverbed instead of on the main road, 2 police officers on their bikes were coming from the east. When they approached the 9-mile bridge, the policeman in front watched Prince Emmanuel as he walked up the riverbed. When the police took his eyes off Prince Emmanuel, he realized that he was too close to a vehicle in front of him. He tried to change his gear, but he was too late. He switched the positions from behind the vehicle to in front of it and headed directly into the wall of Obeah police station. The other policeman behind him also crashed into the station. An iron pole pierced the first policeman, and his head was also smashed. The second man had minor injuries. A medical helicopter was called in. These 2 bikemen had been on patrol looking for wanted men. Some people say Prince Emmanuel performed Obeah on the police, but the reality is that those 2 bikemen crashed because of carelessness. The policemen should have looked where they were going instead of watching Prince Emmanuel walk up the riverbed. The policeman who had killed the wanted man asked the bobo to identify the body, though he knew the bobo Ashanti didn't get involved in these matters and he should follow the proper protocol for homicide. However, in this time, the majority of the Jamaican police respected and admired the bobo Ashanti. Holy Marcus, Emmanuel, Meneni, Selassie, I, Jehovah, Jah Rastafari.
Up at the camp and carry the father. Them tell me I look at youth and me I run from them and all a ball. And them carry the father down the stairs and some man when left around the yard, they never got. We in a work on a house and them never say man Jah left the work to service to go up same time and man them rock bingy. And them have to leg up for 2 police boys a show off and crash and dead. And them have to leg up Jah. Natural, and them couldn't have no space to hold the man them at jail and them have to carry some of man them go on next station downtown and eventually them have to let go every man.